How's it going, everyone? Yeah, an ugly wooden box. I've put this up on the bench numerous times and then put it back down because it is rough, and I was kind of hoping to find some more documentation on this. What we have is a Confidence Automatic Radio Tube Tester Model B, manufactured by the Apparatus Design Company, Little Rock, Arkansas. Now on this, there's I have found two sites with this Model B on it. It seems like it was a kind of a popular one. One site has circuit 1936, and the other site has 1940 with a couple of question marks at the end. That's for the top for the, boy, that's the top for the power tubes. You put that cathode twink on the top of it. But as you can see, she's really kind of ugly looking. Used to have a kind of a cloth coating on it, and I'm sure that these handles usually were wrapped in leather. We got one hinge broke. The Model B is a little bit newer, I guess, than some of the other ones. Some of the Model Bs didn't have this apparatus here for testing tubes in the top cover. And in our top cover here was supposed to be the list of our tubes that we can test for setting this up for testing certain tubes. Now, I really didn't do a whole lot with this because I picked this up at the sale. Let's start there. I picked this up at the auction for like $13.50, you know, because I'm looking for a tube tester, and I thought this one was really neat even if I don't use it. I thought maybe we could see if we can't kind of clean it up and maybe restore it and maybe get it working. Just for gits and shiggles. I thought it was really neat. Problem with this one is it doesn't test my small tubes that I need to test for the a little bit newer than 1936. Most of these are all radio tubes for the big old tube type radios. You can test those tubes, but we can't test the littler tubes that go in like our reel-to-reels and stuff like that. So, you know, it's kind of not really useless to me, but it is kind of useless to me, if you know what I mean. But it's really an interesting piece of history, and that's why I thought maybe we might see if we can't kind of clean it up. I don't really want to put a new box, put it in a new box. I would rather, you know, see if maybe, get in there, maybe we could recover it. We can pull the corners off, you know, and, you know, we can fix up the wood and all that. But the biggest thing is to see if we can actually get it working. But the problem is I don't have any big radio tubes to test. Plus, I cannot find the settings for the tubes for this. And that's why I finally kind of decided to maybe start working on this and see if somebody out there can help me out as far as getting me a copy for in here, or at least point me in the direction to get the copy for it. and whatever else we run into when we pull this up out of here. I mean, the cord, I know that cord has been changed, because in 36 all cords were like this, cloth covered, not rubber. So I know the cord has been changed. But you know, it looks like it's been sitting in somebody's garage or basement for, I don't know, God, you look at it and you'd think 1936. You know, we're what? Even if it's a 1940, you know, 60, that's 83 years old. 87 years old if it's a 1936. So I would like to kind of fix it up a little bit and kind of keep a lot of the character of it. I think that's the, yeah, that's the old, ooh, nothing left to it. Yeah, it just broke. That was probably the clip that you would clip your, yeah, you can see the witness mark where you'd clip that down on there. But really, really neat piece of technology here. So I'm still kind of debating, you know, what to do. Like I said, we're going to pull it apart. We're going to take a look on the inside and see if there's any chance of, you know, getting it to work again. And I would like to recover it to make it look, you know, presentable again. The handle's no big deal. You know, I can get some rawhide and we can make and get rawhide, and then you can take a piece of wood and carve it, you know, out into that nice moon shape, split it down the middle, and you can put it on either side and wrap it in your rawhide, and it would really look nice. You can see what's left of the material that was on it. It just seems like it was just a kind of a real thin, almost like a burlap. Probably the same type of material that they covered cords with at that time. But I think it would really be neat if I could get a copy of the settings and all that, so I could put it down in here as well. We're not gonna do this all in one video, that's for sure. I'm gonna kind of pick at this a little bit at a time, and hopefully we can get it all squared away. Looks like our tag probably used to, the instruction used to go under it, and there's a little bit left in it. You know, the box itself, besides the hinge being falling apart, you can see part of the veneer is missing on the top. It's trying to pull away. But there's nothing else on the case. It still has the steel feet on it. And it was just nailed together, you know, with some plywood, or what we call now kind of Luan. I mean, we could make a new top for it, and when we cover it, nobody would know. But see, even the feet here are still on it. But I thought maybe this would be kind of a neat little project to start on, and kind of work on it as we see fit, or when I'm not doing anything else, or what have you. And maybe we could get this all put back together and working. Like I said, I just think it's a neat old piece. All right. was it? Not too rough. You can see, you know, turn selector knob to number indicated on chart for any tube before placing tube in socket. Yeah, okay. We have a tube, but we won't know what socket or what setting to put that on. Then you have cathode to heater short. Needle should drop back to 0 when button is pressed. Cool. On this side we have rectifiers, second plate, and also grid to filament short. Press button. Now, as it being an automatic, this is a little bit more than my pay grade compared to when me and my dad used to go test tubes up at the hardware store for the TV. We would do that about once a month at that time. Had a big old floor model console, a 19-inch, and we were always, you know, we were always taking tubes out and going up and testing them, because about every month, you know, you had some that would be all right for this month, and then the more you watched it, then that tube would start getting weaker and weaker, and then the picture would change, and we'd pull tubes and we'd go up and test them. You know, and I thought it was really fun because I got to be with my dad as a young kid. You know, and that was early to mid 70s when we used to do that. You know, we still had a tube TV. There were still a lot of those tube TVs out there that people were using. Color. I mean, we were up in the world. We had tube TV color. Kind of showing my age, but oh well. So I think we'll start by, looks like we have three screws maybe that we can take out here and here. That's a rivet, and maybe we can get this part up out of here to take a peek at it. Okay, and again, I just want to say that this project is more for me, because I want to see if we can't do something with it, and then I'm gonna keep it. I'm not, you know, unless somebody offers me the right amount, I'd probably sell it. I think we can use that bit, but we need to. Got some rust in the screw heads. See if we can't get that cleaned out enough so we can get in it. I don't think it's worth anything, but I think it would be worth having around. That one's a no-go. That one got that one. That one. Now, got one more here. Little rusty. Okay, now is that gonna... I think I'll just lift up out of there. See the... Wait a minute. Oh, that is a screw. That looked like a rivet. But it's... There's one nice shiny screw. That looks like that held the plate. Oh man, look at that. Look at that mamma jamma. Tube and a tube tester. And a little light bulb that the rivet. And see, we have a little light bulb. And the rivet rusted or just kind of broke out. And a set of contacts for the switch. Man, but that's not any worse than some of the pinball machines. Got a big old transformer in it. Nice cloth wire, coated wire, and it all looks pretty good. And like I said, we have a tube and a tube tester. So you know, there's one busted filament right there. But see those filaments, they're small. Some are small, some are big. There's another busted one right there. That one could be fixed. Gives you different resistance to whatever, whatever position that you set it at. Would give you different resistance for whatever you're testing. See, that one looks like the solder just broke on that one. That one can be fixed. But, I don't know. I wanted to take a peek at it. Looks like only 2 of them. I wanted to take a peek at it and see what condition it was on the inside, to see if it was worth doing anything. But I don't know, it may be worth more to someone for parts than actually restoring it. Don't know. Or getting it to work. Somebody that has one. Yep, see underneath is the wiper. It goes to the contacts. You have a wiper down below. Sets it on that disc, and then on this disc there's probably another set of Another set of resistance coils on that bottom plate too. Now looks like just another wiper on the bottom. Yeah. Okay, that's the only place where there's resistance coils is right here. These other two are just wipers that set it up. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about this. I don't know if I want to... I don't want to ruin it. You know, what's left of it. And if somebody could use it for parts, I think I'd rather see somebody that could use it. We'll see. I'm going to have to go sit down and ponder.